author, bridge builder, motivational speaker. Mr. Richmond S. McCoy is an accomplished, nationally recognized entrepreneur and real estate executive. With over 24 years of diverse real estate transaction and investment experience, he has consummated more than $1.4 billion in real estate transactions. Mr. McCoy, through his community development efforts, created over 1,500 jobs for members of low to moderate income communities. He is the recipient of several noteworthy awards, including the National Brotherhood and Sisterhood Award, awarded by the National Conference of Christian and Jews Real Estate and Construction Industry Group, voted Supplier of the Year by J.P. Morgan Chase, honored as Business Executive of the Year by Urban Bankers Coalition, awarded Outstanding Achievement in Business by 100 Black Men Incorporated. Mr. McCoy is an honorary doctorate recipient from Destiny Bible College.
Oprah Winfrey, Tiger Woods, Tyra Banks. Just a few prominent African Americans who've achieved enormous financial success. But it's not just blacks in the spotlight who are making it. Fortune magazine, which rarely focuses on blacks, proudly features a triple fold-out cover with 13 powerful African Americans. Inside is a special report on the new Black Power, African Americans who are taking their seats at the tables of business power. Richmond McCoy is one of them.
The man with a unique vision, combining religion and business. Richmond McCoy, next on Pinnacle.
This is Pinnacle with Beverly Shook.
And with your religious beliefs, would there be any conflict being a rich man?
I don't think so. No. In the Bible, Jesus spoke about money and the economy, 70% of what he talked about. There's not the, money is not a negative thing. You know, in the Christian community, so often people think you need to be a Christian, you need to be poor. It's the love of money that gets you in trouble, not having it.
And you can, that's not a problem?
I don't think so. I mean, part of the reason I think I'm able to do what I'm doing now is that, you know, I've been very blessed and successful over the years. You know, I've built up businesses and I've sold them for large amounts of money. And you gotta understand, I'm focused on, I've been exposed to the $6 trillion industry that's out here. So, you know, part of what I'm trying to do is to redirect that big mammoth amount of money back to the hands of the people who it belongs to begin with. And in doing that, not to take anything away from anybody else, but to, you know, redirect it in a more equitable fashion.
Is this your mission?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. That's what I'm being used for. People sometimes, you know, I walk into the church and they say, oh, this is Pastor McCoy, Dr. McCoy. I said, no, I'm the Minister of Real Estate and Finance.
The man, character, integrity, leadership.
Do any of you have dreams and visions? Who's got dreams and visions in here? You got dreams and visions. Let me tell you what you got to do, though. You got to be prepared to seize it when the Lord delivers it to you. And it starts with three things: education, empowerment, enrichment. When? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We fail because, you know, you got to have a game plan about what you want to do. You got to write that plan down. Then when it gets together, you got to move fast. You don't always have to do it by yourself. Get a partner. Get someone with a similar vision and be ready to take it down. We always think we got to do ourselves. You see how corporate America has merged with themselves over and over and over?
63% of businesses that start fail in the first 5 years. 63% of them fail because people quit. That's the only reason they fail. They quit before they get to the win.
It's not that deep. I can tell you, working at corporate America at the highest levels. I've been in the offices, I've met with 3 presidents of the United States. I've been with the largest pension funds in the country. Disney was one of my clients, AT&T. This stuff is not that deep.
But we have to be prepared to move on them. We hear about real estate for sale. We hear about that great job. We hear about that business. You see that opportunity that's available, but you're not ready. And someone else takes it.
The Message, a qualified speaker on topics related to individual economic health, empowerment, family dynamics, real estate, and community development.
See, there's something called the corridor effect. The corridor effect, if you have a dream and vision, you got to speak about it. You got to tell people about it. You got to describe it. Who have you come into contact with? You got to share it with them, because you never know where God's going to hook you up, where that strategic relationship is. You got to speak your vision. You got to be excited about it. You got to tell your word. You got to be ready to take an action.
I have the most wonderful job in the world, where the Lord has just positioned me to do so many different things. One day I'm meeting with a community development corporation about doing a shopping center together, or I may be meeting with one of my insurance company partners or a banking partner, or I may be meeting with a government official. This week I was invited to the White House to meet with President Bush, and that was on Wednesday. And I was invited along with 30 other leaders to discuss the economy and world affairs, and he wanted to debrief us, as he said, on his trip to Africa and South Africa.
And now, Richmond McCoy, President and CEO of Urban America LP, will teach you on setting generational financial priorities.
So, we were back here in March, and the first people that I wanted to see and acknowledge were the ICE people. Will the ICE people please stand up? Stand up, ICE people! That's what I'm talking about! All right. I know you've been standing up, getting up and down, but I'm going to say something to you, and you need to stand up and give yourself a big round of applause. Listen, hear me first. Is because what we are doing and what we haven't done, many of us as a people, we have not invested money in our own financial future. We have not, seeded into our own future, because we hear voices about someone trying to get over on us, about somebody got ripped off, and I don't need this, I don't need that, I'm never going to get old, no one's going to die in my family, I'm not going to get sick. But you know what? Today you're breaking all generational curses in that regard. So stand up and give yourself applause. Well, put that devil down. We're stomping on that devil today. We are going to end it today. And it starts with 3 things: education, empowerment, enrichment. When? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Came here, they had a nice suit for me, and got inside and said, well, no, this is what you're wearing. So I am a player, we're a player, we're really your coaches here today. This event today is for you, okay? It's for you. Don't worry about what we look like, what any of us look like. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're here to teach you, to empower you, to bless you, so you can put yourself in a position to receive the riches and the knowledge and the capacity, so you can pursue your dreams and visions. That's our whole purpose for being here today. So forget all that stuff. Be in the present. Be in the now. People think about generational wealth. It's this big concept. What does it mean? What's on the slide behind me are the characteristics, are the fruit, are the elements of generational wealth. It's not just the physical things. You got to pass on vision, got to pass on integrity to our children. Who do you think walked in the closing room 30 days later? My daddy walked up in there. This is my dream. This is my vision. I'm claiming it now. How many of you have dreams and visions? The only thing stopping you from realizing them is money. It's the only thing. So this is serious, this is real, and you can realize it all. But you have to take an action. Christians, I believe the Lord.
The media. Mr. McCoy has been featured in business and industry publications. He is media savvy and has participated as an expert on numerous news, faith-based, and business television programs. He has garnered noteworthy attention from Forbes, Commercial Property News, The Wall Street Journal, Business Week, Globe Street, the Miami Herald, Grid, Pension and Investments. He has been a contributing author on articles in Gospel Today and College Planning and Management. Appeared as a business expert on World News Tonight, Fox News, TBN, and Daystar Television Network. Black Enterprise coined him a rebuilder of urban America, called an innovator by Time magazine, considered by Fortune as one of the new Black Power, named one of Crane's 100 most powerful minority business leaders. Extraordinary entrepreneurial background. Formed and established 4 successful real estate companies, 3 service companies, and 1 investment fund. Formed joint ventures with Fortune 500 companies and institutional investors, including representatives of the U.S. government, state government, and 2 of the nation's largest pension funds. produced and funded 10 Jabez events, teaching over 15,000 individuals the power of financial responsibility. Mr. McCoy enjoys personal success as a son and father, strives to be an excellent husband, leads with an articulate vision, a sought-after keynote industry and motivational speaker. He is available for both corporate and faith-based events. Call 877-565-0430 or visit richmondmccoy.com for booking information.